Let's stay with that theme and take you live to the late Minister Zola Skweyiya's house, where our reporter Khayelihle Khumalo is standing by for us. Khaya, the weather, I see, playing the game now, a little more clement than it was earlier. What developments have there been since we last spoke?
Well, certainly, Joanne, a torrential amount of rain is pelting here in the capital, but it's a hive of activity here. It's not deterring the mourners from coming to pay their last respect and really paying homage to this fallen giant, Dr. Skweyiya, somebody, a lot of people that you have spoken to here, Joanne, they are calling him an architect of the Constitution of South Africa, somebody who has been very instrumental in terms of, for example, formulation of government policy in 1994 with the introduction of democracy in South Africa. This is somebody who went to study in Germany, and he got back into his country of birth and contributed immensely. For example, Joanne, some of the speakers we got an opportunity to speak to, we had a former minister in the presidency, Minister Pahad, really reminiscing and saying it's a great loss to the nation. They worked together, they attended those cabinet meetings, and also reflecting to the fact that these are some of the giants who really have a lot in terms of the heritage of South Africa, the living heritage. So at all times as a nation, we should all be striving to preserve what they stand for, what they did for the country, and also making sure that we tell their most phenomenal stories, the stories of really just defying a system that once existed in South Africa. But of course, Joanne, in terms of the latest, the family is meeting currently inside here. There hasn't been any announcement pertaining to, for example, a memorial service or the funeral itself. As you would imagine, they only just had this morning that the giant has fallen.
Indeed.
The time when we were saying bye to Mam Winnie, to have another giant of this caliber, it's a really, really shocking event, you know, because as you know, 2 days ago, we buried another Comrade Rose. On Friday, we'll be burying another stalwart, Ambassador George Nene. And then on Saturday, we're preparing to bury Mama Winnie. And we know for the nation to know that we were already discussing in the family what type of birthday present we should give to Ambassador Zola Skweyiya, because the 14th Saturday he would have turned 76 years old. So we went to the hospital this morning, because we wanted to prepare the room he was in, because we got to know that President Cyril Ramaphosa, together with former President Thabo Mbeki and former President Kgalema Motlanthe, were intending to pay him a visit. So that necessitated that we leave home early. And as you know, this is what happened. This family is still saddened and shocked.
So some tributes being paid there, and people speaking of the shock of hearing of the passing of Zola Skweyiya there, Khaya. At this hour, is there any indication of perhaps funeral arrangements or memorial services in the next few days?
Well, at this point in time, Joanne, there hasn't been any clear-cut confirmation to that effect as to when will those events be held in terms of the memorial service and the actual burial itself, or the funeral. But what we know, what we've just had just a short while ago, is that President Cyril Ramaphosa may be coming here tomorrow just in the afternoon, as obviously litany of condolences still continue to pour in here for somebody who has been very versatile. And also the very last posting he had was him serving as a UK High Commissioner for Pretoria. That's why he was accredited for some time. But of course, then subsequent to that, he retired. He was just now staying here at home.
Thank you so much for putting us in the picture. Khayelihle Khumalo out for us at the home of the late Zola Skweyiya.